Hello guys, this is my review for the Atletico Madrid vs Chelsea game. It was a tough outing for Chelsea because Atletico Madrid are lions at home. Ever since they moved to their new stadium, they've been absolutely amazing, and Chelsea had to play out of their skin if they were to win today. This is the Chelsea team that lined up against Atletico Madrid. In goal was Thibaut Courtois. The three central defenders, as always, were Azpilicueta, David Luiz, and Gary Cahill. The two wing backs were Victor Moses and Marcos Alonso. The three-man midfield comprised of Kante, Bakayoko and Fabregas. Hazard played as a second striker and Alvaro Morata was the main striker. Chelsea started off the game extremely well. They had brilliant chances in the opening minutes. Alvaro Morata dragged two of his shots wide. They were difficult chances, and Eden Hazard hit the post. So it was all Chelsea for the first half an hour. Then Atletico Madrid had 10 to 15 minutes of possession. I thought they dominated from the 30th minute until the first half ended. And Atletico scored the first goal of the game. It was through an Antoine Griezmann penalty. Atletico Madrid won a corner, and it was actually a bad corner to be honest. David Luiz unnecessarily pulled Hernandez's shirt, and Atletico Madrid were awarded the penalty rightfully by the referee. It was a magnificent call, and Antoine Griezmann converted from the spot. Minutes later, Angel Correa missed an open goal. So it was all Atletico heading into the break. The momentum was with them. The second half started and Chelsea started the second half extremely well. Again, they dominated possession and Chelsea scored in the 60th minute. David Luiz played a lovely long ball to Eden Hazard, who was on the left flank. Hazard crossed it and Alvaro Morata headed it home. It was a magnificent header, and Alvaro Morata proves why Chelsea paid so much for him. He is a magnificent striker. He's played for big clubs before, and he scored at the biggest stage of them all, the Champions League. The celebration of the goal was a little funny because Conte thought Morata was coming towards him and hugged him. Morata was actually heading to celebrate with somebody else, and it was just quite funny. Little banter there. And Chelsea again dominated after that. Fabregas missed a sitter, an absolute sitter, just minutes after Chelsea scored. And then Atletico Madrid made their three substitutions, and their players were fresher. It showed for the next 15 minutes. They dominated. And regarding the controversial calls in this game, in the first half, Chelsea should have been awarded a penalty. Both Cahill and Alonso were bundled to the ground by Atletico Madrid defenders, and it was something similar in the second half. Bakayoko fouled Fernando Torres. The referee probably gave Bakayoko the benefit of the doubt, and on any other day it would have been a penalty. Other than that, it was all Chelsea. And in the 80th minute, Conte made two substitutions. Eden Hazard was replaced by Willian, and Morata was replaced by Batshuayi. And then minutes later, Christensen came on for Cesc Fabregas, and we all thought it was going to be a 1-1 draw. I thought that both managers were happy with the draw, and it was a fair result. It was a result that many would have predicted. And then in the 94th minute, the last kick of the game, Chelsea won a free kick, and then they kept passing it around, and Alonso crossed it, delivered a low cross into the box, and Michy Batshuayi scored the winner. That will do Michy's confidence a world of good. He's a striker who was quite short on goals last season. To be honest, he didn't get enough game time, and he really didn't make the most of his chance against Burnley. So this goal will do his confidence a world of good, especially after his hat-trick in the League Cup and his two Champions League goals 2 weeks ago. Of course, one was an own goal, but then again, Batshuayi will claim it. And it was a magnificent performance by Chelsea. Conte, as usual, ran to the stands, and it was lovely to see Conte celebrate. And Diego Costa was watching the match, and Diego Costa was pictured being very sad. Of course, he's sad that his new team lost. Credit to him, he's an unbelievable striker. He did well for Chelsea during his time at Stamford Bridge, and he's a striker who every Chelsea fan will miss. But Morata offers something different, something entirely different, and he's got off to a flyer, so no complaints there. So all in all, it was a wonderful performance. I think this 3-5-2 formation really suits Chelsea, especially in away games. And the minute Conte put out this formation, I was confident that we would get a victory. And Eden Hazard started the game. This is his first start for Chelsea, and He put in an unbelievable performance. Morata was good, and the defense was solid as usual. Apart from David Luiz's blunder, I thought the defenders played extremely well. I have to say that Gary Cahill struggles when when attackers pull him wide, and then he kind of panics then. Other than that, it was a good performance. I thought Bakayoko had a decent game. He kept mispassing it every now and then, but he had a solid performance. Defensively, he was good. So yes, it was nice to see Chelsea play like this. They won all away games this season. The next game is against Manchester City at home on Saturday. It's a very, very tough game. City are flying at the moment, so I hope Chelsea stop them. And it'll be a good game to watch. I hope Chelsea end up being victorious. So it was a magnificent performance, and let's see how they perform the game against City. Thank you. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and please subscribe to my channel to hear more reviews like this in the future. Thank you so much, and have a nice day.